Today, we're diving into a really unusual situation in the aviation world, a safety directive that was pulled back just 24 hours after it came out. That almost never happens. If you're involved with Airbus EC135 helicopters that use Safran ARRIUS 2B2 engines, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this.
Okay, let's just get right into it. We had a proposed airworthiness directive, a PAD, get issued, and then, boom, a day later, it's gone. In aviation safety, a reversal that fast is a massive red flag. It tells you that something pretty serious was discovered right at the last minute.
So, here's the absolute bottom line. The most important takeaway, Proposed Airworthiness Directive 25-138 is withdrawn. It's off the table. That means if you started any compliance actions, you need to stop them right now.
So, the big question is why? Why pull the plug so quickly and so decisively? Well, it turns out this was EASA getting ahead of a problem, a really proactive move to prevent a totally new and unintended risk from ever hitting the fleet.
Just look at this timeline. It really says it all, doesn't it? Issued on the 4th, gone on the 5th. A 24-hour lifespan for a directive like this is, well, it's pretty much unheard of. It just hammers home how critical this newly found issue really was. The whole reason for this crazy fast reversal, it all comes down to a critical technical incompatibility. Basically, the investigators realized that the fix they were pushing for one problem was about to create a brand new and possibly even worse problem.
So let's break down the two main players in this little drama. On one side, you've got the new engine software, the EECU software, version TU-172. And on the other side, you have the helicopter's trusted existing avionics system. Turns out, these two did not play nicely together.
And here's the rub. The new software, TU-172, was supposed to be the good guy, right? It was designed to fix a known fuel injector clogging issue. But it ended up conflicting with the helicopter's core flight controls and displays. And you just can't fix one thing by breaking something way more fundamental.
So in the end, the verdict was unavoidable. The incompatibility was just too big of a risk. EASA had no choice. Pushing that software out would have introduced a whole bunch of new, unknown dangers to flight safety. And that's a risk nobody, absolutely nobody, was willing to take.
Okay, so the new plan is officially in the trash. What do you need to do right now? Well, actually, it's super simple. Everybody just goes back to doing what you were doing before. All right, for all of the camos and engineering teams listening, this part's for you. Step 1, stop everything you're doing for PAD 25-138. Step 2, your official guide is now the old Airworthiness Directive, 2024-0195R1. That means you're back to doing the non-extinguishing tests every 100 flight hours, and you're back to doing the injector replacements every 500 flight hours. In short, it's business as usual.
Now, a decision like this isn't just about the hangar floor. It sends ripples right through the whole operation. So let's take a quick look at what this really means for a few different departments. For all my technical people, the message couldn't be clearer. Do not install the TU-172 software. Cancel any plans, any schedules, any parts orders you had for this. Your life is now governed by the old ADA, 2024-0195R1. And of course, keep your ears to the ground for what EASA comes up with next.
Okay, switching hats. For the safety and commercial managers out there, here's the snapshot for you. The big one is safety. We dodged a bullet by avoiding that software conflict. On the money side, any costs you budgeted for the upgrade are now deferred. And operationally, any downtime you had scheduled for this mod, you can just cancel it.
And for senior leadership, here's your 30,000-foot view. Number 1, a high safety risk was avoided. That's a huge win. Number 2, operations are stable. It's status quo. Number 3, financially, you've deferred some big costs, but you know you'll have to deal with a real fix eventually. All right, let's bring this all together. Let's talk about exactly what you need to do next and what we think might happen down the road. This is your game plan. This might just be the most important slide I show you. How many new actions do you need to take because of the withdrawn paid? 0. A big, fat 0. Do nothing. Absolutely nothing. So here it is, your final to-do list to make sure you're covered. 1. Double check that your compliance plan is back on 80-2024-195R1. 2. Get this info into your safety management system. 3. Talk to your people. Brief the engineering and flight ops crews. And 4. Just wait for the next update from EASA and Safran. And that leaves us with one final and really important question. And look, I'm not just saying this. I want you to actually take this question back to your team today. Go ask them, is our fleet's compliance plan updated? Make sure it is.